Heidi-ho! I am lying back in my rocker on the porch. I am hot, I am sweaty, I'm a little bit sunburned, and I'm feeling really good. I just got off the phone with my mama. I'm going to pick her up Saturday after lunch, and she's going to stay until Wednesday morning early. We'll get up early and I'll take her home on Wednesday. We had such a great time when she was here last, and in the interim she's gone to the coast to visit my brother. She was there for about 3 or 4 days. 4 days, I guess. So now it's my turn. My brother and sister and I have never been jealous over anything, but now we're going to start getting jealous over who gets to spend time with Mama. So it's my turn. In the meantime, I've been, taking care of the puppies and working around my front yard, gathering up a lot of my junk and hanging it on fences and walls. And that's what I want to show you right now, is what I've done in the past couple of days. So, walk this way. Okay, still haven't done any cleanup on the porch, but that's all right. So you guys saw the lanterns, and I'm loving that. It worked out real well. Then I want to show you what I've done with the hearts so far. Those of you who saw my video, I was talking about needing more hearts in my life. Well, let me show you what I've made so far. Now, these are just the armatures for the hearts. This is chicken wire, and here's another chicken wire one there. I found these things that I'd bought at Dollar Tree 10 years ago. I thought I'd put them on. This one is made of, boy, this is a bad angle, huh? You guys can't see much. This one is made of, let's see here, barbed wire. And as I make up the armatures, I just hang them on this fence post. I've got a bunch of little tiny ones that I've made. That's just baling wire. This one's made out of copper wire that I'd found somewhere. Is my thing dirty? I'm going to check. Hang on. I'm going to clean my daily hopper. Here it is. Clean, 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 clean. I don't know if that's better. Anyhow, this one, I just found this one today. This one, the wire today, that's baling wire. I thought this little copper one was just absolutely darling. So cute. Here's just another baling wire armature. And this one, all the beads had come from, let's see, where's a good background? All these beads had come off of my fence, so I just kind of wired them all together. Here's another real delicate, kind of curly-Q, girly looking one that I really, really like. I think that's darling. And I'm going to decorate all these before I hang them up somewhere. Here's another cute little curly-Q girly one. More chicken wire. And this one is a larger kind of curly-Q girly one. And then this one is made of a long piece of wire that I'd put beads on years ago. So I just wrapped it around a piece of baling wire, and there we go. So my hearts are coming along. Now, I want to take you over here and show you what I've done in the sunflower area. I moved this old milk can on this side, and then you'll see that I've got tack and other horse things. That's a collar from the Capriola Saddle Company from Elko, Nevada. My grandparents were good friends with the Capriolas, and it's, one of those, people come from all over the world to have saddles made by Capriola. Then I've got, I don't know what that is, some kind of a ring thing. I've got some bits down there, a horseshoe. Let's see, there's my bit. There's a horseshoe down there, some more bits. I've got a couple single trees hanging there. So I'm going to just keep, anytime I find something, like I've got an old stirrup that Grant brought me the other day, I'm going to hang here. So anything that has anything to do with horses or cattle, bovines. Here's a little heart that I made years and years ago. a little clay heart. We used to have a place in town where you could bring your clay stuff and they would fire it for you. It was a big potter studio. It has, gone away in recent years, but I loved taking stuff there. Okay, so I told you I was going to put my washboards up. Well, I did. There is the washboard section. I hung one around on this side as well. And I have an old sewing machine down there. And then you'll see that I've got a lot of shells. Mussel shells, oyster shells. There's a scallop shell there. Abalone, there's a conch shell there. A lot of mussels down in there. Those are just shells I've collected over the years, and I'm calling this the mermaid garden because I want to make a mosaic mermaid to stick in there as well. So anyhow, it looks pretty neat with those, doesn't it? I like it. Then I put a jade plant there right next to the steps. And if you come over here, you will see my sewing machines. I'll walk you down the path. I had Grant put these shelves up for me the other day, and I put the sewing machine collection on the shelves. I've picked these up here and there. Some were from my grandparents. I got some at yard sales, and some were given to me as gifts. So that's the collection of that. And if we go along over here, I got all this cleaned up, looking good finally. And I have, this is what I call wishful grandmothering. I got these Tonka trucks at a yard sale years ago for $3, hoping that I would have little grandchildren that would come out here and play in my dirt. So far, my boys have not blessed me with grandchildren. So, hope springs eternal. So anyhow, that's what the sewing machines look like from this angle. And what else have I done? Oh, I brought my old wagon out, and what I'm going to do is plant my rose cuttings that made it are going to go into pots, and the pots I'm going to put in here, down in here. That will keep them kind of semi-shaded and keep them up off the ground so the dogs don't pee on them and kill them. There's another Tonka truck down there. I had 3. I gave one to my friend Adon's little boy. And here's a little peeky-poo at the strawberries. They're coming along. We've got a pretty little set of flowers and some berries coming on. That's very nice. So anyhow, this is what it's looking like so far. So I'm having a really nice day. I'm gonna head back up on the porch, I think. Bolt wants to say hi. Yeah, he says, I'm tired, YouTube people. He says, will somebody please scratch my leg? Scratch my dog part, somebody. Okay, getting your dog part scratched, yeah. And then there's Mallory. I fixed her collar so that she doesn't get hung up on it anymore. So, there we go. Passing the snake boots. All right, I gotta sit. Okay, so, getting ready for Mama. She and I are going to stop by Walmart on the way from her house. We're going to pick up some bedding plants, just some flowers for color that I can put in pots here and there. She said she wanted to do some gardening, so we are going to garden. I've been looking up hollyhocks, when to plant hollyhocks. I've had them before, and they last about 2 years, but they reseed really nicely. So I'm in zone 9, and zone 9 is really hot for hollyhocks, but they do well here anyway. And I've got this this dream in my head. I want mammoth hollyhocks and mammoth sunflowers blooming at the same time because they remind me of the Wizard of Oz. Remember the huge flowers in the Wizard of Oz when she goes from black and white to color and she steps out into Munchkin Land and there's those monstrous flowers? Well, that's what hollyhocks and sunflowers remind me of. So I want them both blooming at the same time. So that's my goal for next summer, spring, summer. So I found out that I need to plant them in about August or September here for spring, hopefully spring blooming. It might take another year for them to bloom. It's hard to tell. Yeah, so that's what I'm up to today. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Food's going really well. I've kind of segued into this deal where I'm eating salads at every meal. Either it'll be a salad. By salad, I mean a chopped green, your typical mixed garden salad. Lettuce, tomato, cucumber, green, red onion, blah, blah. I'll take a big old pile of that, and I'll put, like if I have a quinoa salad or a rice salad, I'll throw a slap of that on it, and maybe some hummus, and maybe some of that Asian dressing. That might be a meal. And then I'll do something similar, maybe with some refried beans or something in a wrap, and I'll do that. And then I might do another one of those later in the afternoon. And then at night, sometimes I'll eat like a veggie burger, and I'm not like really sold on veggie burgers. I don't think I'm going to buy them again. I mean, they're okay, but I'm trying to back away from the processed foods, and even veggie burgers is like too on the processed side for me right now. So, I may just do another salad. I've been trying to stay away from the vegan mac and cheese because it is too freaking good. I mean, I want to overeat that the way I liked to overeat spaghetti. Are you going to bark? He's going to bark. So anyhow, but it's so freaking good. And someone shared a recipe for blackberry sage sorbet. I know it sounds weird, but it's supposed to be wonderful. So I think I'm going to try to make some of the blackberry sage sorbet. And thankfully, it does not have coconut in it. I tried my thing with coconut cream and coconut milk and all that kind of junk to make, fake cheesecake and stuff, and I'm not a real coconut fan. I like coconut oil. I like to cook in that because it's a very light flavor, but too much coconut just blows me into, I don't want to eat this land. So anyhow, the dog's going to bark, so I'm going to say bye-bye right now. I hope everybody's doing wonderfully. I know so many of my friends, so many of you guys are suffering right now. The chronic fatigue is flaring for a lot of you. Migraines are flaring for a lot of you, and I just wanted to tell you that those of you who have shared that on your Facebook or on your videos, you're in my thoughts, and I am beaming positive healing vibes your way and thinking about you. So on that note, I will say bye-bye, and I will talk to you guys later.